Breaking news with Paul Toole.
Hello and a very warm welcome. The Cal League, the first Crip softball league in Los Angeles, presents its coffee table book of 500 Black Unity pictures by author L.A. Nutt. The Cal League uplifting families, communities and ending the sickness of gang violence that has plagued black communities for over 50 years. The Cal League players, former Crips on 11 teams, backed by their communities, create a safer environment for all LA communities. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.
What makes you righteous? You see, I don't smoke, I don't drink. I won't fornicate and I won't commit adultery. I don't smoke dope. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. And I say all my prayers every day. And I give whatever I can in charity. Yes, sir. And what else do you do? Well, what do you mean, what else? Is there something else? That's nothing. That's vanity. So you don't smoke, so what? So you don't drink. You don't use drugs. So what? What are you doing to better the condition of others? What are you doing to reform where you live? And if you do nothing to reform society with the knowledge you have received, then you are guilty of concealing knowledge. And that is a cardinal sin.
Hold up, man. Before you shoot me, man, can you remind me why we killing each other? I know we both barely got education and can't even spell our own name. But damn, man, we gotta be killing each other for something important, right? I mean, for all the brothers that done died out here and for all the homies that's laid up paralyzed, I need to know, man. So tell me, brother, the fuck we killing each other for?
Colors.
Colors.
Colors. Colors. Colors. Colors.
We killing each other over periwinkle, motherfucker? Look like a pussy.
Yo, homeboy, you wanna call a truce?
Why not? Hey, dog, man, I raped your sister, then I slit her throat. I'm sorry. Shit, man. I carjacked your grandma, tied her hands behind her back, made her suck my dick, and then killed your granddaddy. I'm sorry.
Hey, man. I'm sorry about blasting your motherfucking cousin, nigga.
Ain't that a bitch? A gang truce, huh? I never thought I'd live to see it. Lift your drinks up if you're watching this movie in the theater or at home, and pour out a little liquor. It's the ghetto thing. Just play along. This one goes out to all the fallen soldiers out there. You got to do it. For real, motherfucker, pour it out.
Hey, welcome to the show. I'm your host, Dr. Crip, man. We back again, man. Welcome to the show. Please like, subscribe, share, and do all that good stuff, man. You know, we here, man. We back again, man. No more in 24, man. What can I say? You know, that that was a trip. That was a peace commercial. I guess from Snoop Dogg or some creators who ever wanted to create. You know, I had a PSA kind of like something like that made me think about it. Um, about the gangs at the cemetery. So whoever thought of that, you know, maybe they could have left the beer out, but you know, the beer is symbolic with the culture, I guess. Um, that that was a trip right there. But yeah, welcome to the show, man. Today, you know, we still on the same topic, man, about saving these youth and what's the some of the obstacles we could take to save the youth, you know, the stuff that's going on out here in the streets. um, the stuff that is happening every day to our kids, man. So, you know, if you're not about trying to save the next generation, you know, your generation, your kids' generation, your grandkids' generation, you know, this probably ain't the platform for you because we ain't got no filter on here. Not my church today. No filter. I forgot about that. But as usual, man, you know, the it's about the exact same thing that's going on, you know, um, with the youth out here, you know, that's dying. Uh, it's all about No More in 24. If you don't know what No More in 24 is about, it's clearly about no more gangs, no more Crips, no more Bloods. If all the Crips and all the Bloods are under the understanding that gang banging is over, it's not the same, this and that, well, what is the purpose of putting kids on? So, to me, that should be the number one topic. It should take precedent over anything, even the death, because death is a natural thing that's gonna happen. It's a sad, tragic thing with black people when it happens because we know it's happening with a gun, and that's something that's abnormal. It shouldn't happen like that. But if you take the gun and the knife away, uh, then you have just natural death. So we know that's gonna happen. So that's what make that situation, um, you know, kind of importance is just as much as no more initiation. The reason why no more initiation is number one to me is because if you keep putting kids on, they have to kill. So let's stop playing. Let's stop playing these games as Crips and Bloods and G's and gang interventionists and prevention and all this other stuff. Let's stop playing the game with these kids. The number one thing is don't put nobody else on your hood. Period. Because you can't stop this dude from coming to shoot this dude. If he's going to do that, he's going to do it. And there ain't nothing you can do about it. Now, you want to say, stop the retaliation. That's what you want to stop. Any type of retaliation, you know. But what is always going to outweigh anything is initiation, because don't lie. Stop lying to these people. What's the first thing you do? You get put on Hoover. You get put on A Trey and Faux Trey and Faux Deuce and Avalon and all that. You got to go put in work. So let's stop that. That's killing. We already know. So if you stop the initiation, technically you're stopping killing. So don't put nobody else on. Why do you got to put somebody else on? That's what the gang interventionists, that's what the gang prevention people, the gang prevention organizers, the gang prevention grassroots organizations, everybody that's in gang prevention. That should be the number one rule. No more initiation. No more 24. Get the gangs to commit to that. If you get the gangs to commit to that, then trust me, you on your way to a whole nother level. Because if you're saying that the influencer, we paying him to stop the violence, then why can't he say, listen, don't put nobody else on? We don't need no more. Deal with the numbers that you got right now. I mean, it's almost common sense to me. Yes, there's death. We understand there's death. There's death going on. We know we're protecting the streets. We were trying to protect the parks. We're trying to protect this. But at the same time you're doing that, man, don't put nobody else on. Stop that. All the gangs. Let that be something that everybody now share in common with Kendrick Lamar. No more initiation. Don't put nobody else on. What's so hard about that? See, that's an issue. That's why. Because people don't want to commit to that. You got them young ones out there, 28, 29, that you're paying them. Yeah, man, listen. Hey, Blood was a beast in there, man. You know, he a little, you know, Blood want to be from the hood bad. You know, if he don't, he gonna go be from somewhere else. You know, like, is he going to commit to it? He's going to be like, man, look, take him back there in the back, man. Put him on back there. Don't put nobody else on. You can't say you was from the hood at 23. No, you wasn't. When you get put on? No more in 24. It's real easy, man. It's not nothing difficult. That should be the number one rule. Because the number one rule should be the kids. You can't do nothing about nobody 17, 18, but stop a bullet and violence and the retaliation. Okay, that's come natural, okay, because that's going to work itself out anyway with the technology. If he don't get told on and all that, that's going to slow down half the violence out here anywhere, the technology. I watched him hang the dude from the east side of the Damu. They follow him all the way home with the cameras. He changed his clothes. So you know, violence is going down regardless. No more in 24 need to be the issue. Stop putting these kids on. Why all these kids got to show up talking about they from the hood? No, they not. Everybody get all y'all right now. Wind all them up. Yeah, no, he from the hood. Did he get put on? No, he didn't. No, all right, you gotta go. No, he get put on. Are you gonna lie for him? Yeah, we want him. He got put on. Okay, yeah, that's it, man. If you ain't here today, that's it. No more, man. We ain't putting nobody else on. That's it. I mean, how hard is that? You know? Hey, man, listen, welcome everybody to the show. I'm your host, Dr. Crip, man. You know, today we talking about the same thing, gang use prevention in the summertime, man. The steps that's going on, what's taking place out here. You know, shout out to all the gang interventionists, the prevention people, everybody. We just want them to take one thing with them. No more in 24, man. Don't put no other kids on. That's all we want. We want to end the sickness. We're trying to end the sickness. We ending the sickness. And no more in 24, man. And we got to teach these kids about GAMD, gang addiction mental disorder. That's what they're suffering from. So these are the situations that we dealing with, man. So we don't want no more of that. That's what we don't want no more of. No more in 24. One move away. Hey, Dr. Crip, no more in 24. The gangs are meeting to end violence. I think you should be there to end the sickness. Yeah, that's interesting. Joe Mora. That's right, homie. Hey, welcome to the show, Joe Mora. No more in 24, man. That's it. That's what we pushing. One move away. Well, you know what? It's a lot. The gangs are always meeting, you know. Now, I usually attend stuff that I get invited to. If I'm never invited to nothing, then 9 out of 10, I probably won't go. But that's good that the gangs are meaning, because it's going back to what we say. Joe Moore in a major way. That's right, brother. Hey, welcome to the show, man. Please spread the word. Please like, subscribe, share, and do all that, man, because this is where you come get the real from right here, homie. We ain't finna tell no lies over here. It's all facts over here. And if you want your child, your grandchild, don't to be in the gang, then we want the gangs to commit to no more in 24, homie. That ain't no big request from out the Crips and the Bloods. If y'all saying that LA is on this one move and all this other stuff, okay, for sure. Then let's not put nobody else on. If the gangs are meeting and they want to talk about something, that's number one thing that they all need to talk about. How to initiate no more in 24 into their situation, into the gang. Listen, you got a lot of people, right? I'm going to tell you something. I've been doing this gang intervention for 25 years or whatever. I started with Unity 1. If you don't know who Unity 1 is, it's a gang intervention prevention program. Our focus was kids, to prevent them from even joining the gang. We dealt with older kids and all that, true enough, but our true mission statement was focus on kids. We were big in elementary school. We used to tour, go through these elementary schools, identify the ones who is on that page that's trying to go down, because it's signs. We know the signs. If you're a real gang member, you know the signs of kids trying to join gangs. So that was our purpose. And our job was to identify and let the teachers know, and give us a call. We're going to identify with their parents, everything. So that was our job. And we were successful because we taught how we didn't try to just go and just stop gang violence overnight. We knew that's not going to happen. We knew that our job was to prevent kids from joining gangs, because that's how you can bring down violence, if you stop the kids from joining the gang. See, we focus on things like the FYI cards. We part of the reason. See, people don't understand that Unity 1 is part of the reason why when you grew up, remember how they used to fill out that card and they say, look, man, what's your name? My name is Mark Brown. Okay, how old are you? 13. Okay, what they call you? What you mean what they call me? What they call you? They don't call me nothing. They call me Mark. They call you Mark. You with this dude? Okay, that's my cousin. Well, he from right here. I don't gang bang. Listen, man, if you running with that dude, you gang bang. No, I don't gang bang, man. I don't want to talk to you. Listen, man, you can't. He on probation. You stay right here, man. So listen, what they call you? They don't call me nothing. Well, look, I'm gonna put your name down as MB or MLO. Which one you want? Man, I don't gang bang. Well, I'm gonna just put MLO since you hanging with him. And they take that FYI card and they file that on that young dude. See, that's the stuff Unity 1 used to do. We was part of the reason why LAPD had to stop doing that. Ooh, didn't know that, huh? That's something new for that. Yeah. Why? Why do these kids got to get identified as gangs, as gang members, by where they stay at and all that other stuff, which is still just going on in different ways to this day. But, see, a lot of these people that get into the gang stuff, that They jump into the gang for whatever reason that pulled them into the peace movement, because you got all kind of peace stuff going on. You got the peace summits, you got the peace treaties, you got the gang reduction. Everybody is trying to do something, and everybody's on a different level. Everybody meetings and stuff like that is gonna have a different effect. Some people gonna have a different effect in this area. Somebody gonna have a effect in this area, but history has already shown us that there is no one solution and no one answer. But when you get into the gang situation, when I joined Unity One, I didn't know nothing about no gang. I didn't know nothing. I came in Unity One strictly with heart. I'm from West Side Rolling 90s, neighborhood Crip. That's what I know. Everything else I had to learn. I had to learn how to talk to people. I had to learn how to do this. I just had to have a good advisor / mentor, Bo Taylor, to help you educate yourself, because he would give you the knowledge. You had to go out and use it yourself to benefit your community. So that was our thing. That was our thing. So when you get these new guys out there, that jump in, they always fired up. You feel me? Man, this going, that old way didn't work. You feel me? Y'all didn't get nothing done. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just reached a couple of communities. Y'all didn't do this, but because I'm involved now, it's gonna do this and that. Everybody come with the same energy, But what people don't understand is that, you have to take stuff from each generation. Each generation has something to teach the new generation that's getting out there, whether they in their 50s, their 40s, their 30s, their 20s, whatever. We talking about in this generation means the present at this time right now. Well, what's going on? So whatever age you are and you're jumping into gang prevention and all that, you coming in with a passion that is more than most, because you're new to it. You ain't been doing it. So of course you're going to think what you saying is correct. What you think you're saying is right. What you think you're doing is the right way. That's just the way you're going to be. But that don't mean the always didn't work or none of that. But what you have to do as a leader, that I found out over 25 years of experience, what you have to do is you have to take pieces from each generation and each person that you come across that because it's always heavy hitters and what's the word now people use? Or what's the word? What's the word everybody use now? How we talk. Oh, platforms. Everybody got a big, his platform. Okay, what is platform? What does that mean? Mean that you got a big audience, right? Okay. Are you a G, you a baller from your hood? It's still the same as 25 years ago. We just didn't have the technology that's here right now. So with the technology that's here right now, when you want to do something at a high level, you can afford to do stuff more than what the people did 25 years ago, because the technology wasn't there. See, if Unity One had the technology of today, that program, that organization would still be popping right now today. We'd be like going on our 30th year and all that, But because everything, social media wasn't popping like that, technology wasn't popping like that. So what you do now, you have to look back at those programs. You take a piece from each one and you mix it in today. Like right now, organizing gang meetings and people, because see, the first thing people say is this is something that we want to do different. We got homies from the streets. It's gonna be, we got real goons from the street. We got real homies from the street that's the man in their hoods. What? Everybody did too 25, 30, 40 years ago. Didn't nobody start with no busters? Everybody started with the same people that you got right now. Same bracket, same everything. Just different names. Just different approaches, different techniques. That's it. But right now, how you build a foundation of bringing gangs together, because everybody gonna do the same thing. They think they not doing the same thing, but you're doing the same thing that everybody did 25 years ago. Because when you have a big gang, being it's open, it ain't no private meeting. Everybody comes, spread the word in your hood. Well, guess what? That's the same thing everybody else did. That ain't nothing. That's the same thing everybody else did 25, 30 years ago. That's nothing new. You think it's something new because you doing it. You know, the person who's doing it. But that's nothing new. You have to do new, innovative stuff, you know, because you have the wisdom with people from all those years ago to the people of present day that's in your board, the people that you're dealing with. That's why it's good to reach out to people in the past and people that have been doing it for years, because they bring new perspective, they bring new ideas to what is going on currently today. So when I think about today, what I would do today basically is this. See, I would pick the Unity One. Our original mission statement was to help the advancement of your hood, not the program hood, not the program itself, but the individual hood. See, people come and they say, okay, listen, it's only going to be 100 people at this meeting, because, you know, depending on where you're meeting at, you know, the room is big. So you first come, first serve. That same thing years ago. You feel me? Everybody, first come, first serve, check in, call me, get with me, you know, bring somebody, you know, bring your young homie that's out there, bring an old homie. All these steps is the same. But see, now how you approach it differently, because the same values is there. This ain't about no nonprofit getting over. This ain't about this group organization. This ain't about these people pushing their agenda. This ain't about nothing. No, there's real homies out here talking. Unity One, real homies from the east side to the west side. We have real ones and people with money and all that. So you have to just nibble at that. You don't take their whole plate. You just pick a little portion of. Let me see how do they do this and that. Oh, woo, and you add something to that. Now, the thing that Unity One was good at was making people do stuff they self in their own hoods. This is why I said when they got hyped about Kendrick Lamar, they all on stage together doing all this. Well, look, every hood should have had a picnic in their own hood to identify with what's going on. The Not Like Us picnic for us in our own hood. Go live. Yeah, we with the movement. Same thing with the meetings and all the stuff that's coming up at the parks and wherever else people is going to meet at. See, when you have an open gang thing and it only need to be the gang members there. We don't need no outsiders. We don't want no outsiders talking. We don't want no outsiders doing nothing. If you here representing the gang, then that's who we need. But listen, this is where it starts at. The platform. If you have the platform now, if you got the platform, you know, a lot of these podcast people, they got the platforms. You know, it should be easy. Listen, this is what you do. Now, this is just my suggestion, but this is what I would do. This is how I would organize a movement in this time frame right now with the old and the young and bring them together. This is how I would do it. I would get with a nonprofit organization. I would get with a church. And I will have them help me execute my plan. by saying that, because nonprofits, this is your job. It's called a nonprofit. Means that we don't do this for profit. We do this for community purposes. The church is here to serve the community. You get with the churches, you get with the nonprofit. You don't need a bunch of them. Just one would do. That's it. And you say, hey, listen, I'm going to go on my platform because I got a big platform. I'm going to go on my platform and I'm going to say, hey, we're going to give out the date, time, whatever. We doing this. We want homies there, solid people, this and that. Now, this is what we want you to do. You can come to this nonprofit and get a gift card for Ralph's, Vons, or whatever, $100, $150. And we want you to take this gift card back to your neighborhood and have a meeting soon. We're going to provide the food. Get on there. This is going out to all the Crips, all the Bloods that's in Los Angeles County. Check me out. Listen. Go to this church. Go to this church, this particular church. Go to this particular, not this organization. This organization, this church is set up for this because they part of this. They know people going to be coming in here. Like I said, if you want to be a part of this, you never start a gang open meeting from the people that just come here on this day, then take this back to your community. No, that ain't the way to do that. You don't do that like that. That's a backwards way of doing something. See, gangs, you got to make them responsible because this is an illegal thing. Gangs is not part of society. We're not training kids to be Bloods and Crips. This is illegal. They already don't care about nothing. So you got to make gangs held responsible. We doing this because of y'all. If y'all want this to end, if your gang want this to end, you're going to come represent your hood. But you're going to show us so we can have the numbers always to know who to call, who to report to, who to spread this information to. You use prominent organizations and help only. That's it. Listen, man, every gang that come over here, we want, listen, we saying it on my platform. Listen, man, if your gang want to be a part of this, this is requirements of what you have to do. You go to here or here. You go get your $150 gift card. We taking your name and whoever come. 2 people. We don't need, it's only 2 people per hood. That's it. So if your hood get there before you, y'all fight over that. That let us know y'all dysfunctional anyway. Because just because somebody come to an open game meeting, don't mean that they got the right, got the order, everything. You got to make the gang held responsible. Y'all choose y'all leaders. Y'all choose y'all representatives. Who is coming? If people pull up, the church and the nonprofit, man, listen, we don't, listen. This is who coming to get it. And it has to be a young and an old. Yeah. Give them responsibilities, man. You can't just, this is what I would do in this time frame, because guess what? When you do an open one, guess what? It's open. It's always going to be too much people going to come. Nobody going to follow the rules. But if you give them the tools to lead themselves, listen, This is the requirement. If you want to come to this meeting, if you're not part of the board and already going to be at the meeting, we know that. We know these 25, 30, 40 people, whatever it is, ain't going to go through this. This is for all these other hoods. We got a platform. So you're going to hear it on our platform. We're going to spread this platform out as far as it can go. So the word is going to flourish through all of LA County to every Crip, every blood set. Listen, if you from a neighborhood and you want to be participating in this event, this is what you do. You come get this $150 gift card from this nonprofit, this church, or whoever. You go to your hood, you throw a barbecue or whatever you want to call it, but it's a hood meeting for that gang to choose the representatives that they are going to use. Those representatives call, give me your information. This is who coming. Me and such and such. The gang did that themselves. You got to give the gang instructions. When you just give an open forum to gangs, man, the problems can go because people don't listen. But if you give them specific instructions on how to do stuff, yeah, the same way I do. Listen, man, check this out. Every year, homie, for 10 years, homie, had the homies in order. Boom, 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 boom. You already know what time it is, what we doing. Boom, 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 boom. We giving away all this stuff. Yeah, you got to fill out this list. You want something free? You got to do this. You got to do that. Yeah, people going to do it. Yeah. See, you have to use the tools that are in front of you right now. Yeah, you make them go back and yeah, you make them post. You send that post to the platform and all that. This is easy, man. This ain't hard. You go pick up. Look, the gang didn't have to pay for the food. The gang didn't have to pay for the food. They got $100, $150 Ralph's gift card, Von's gift card, no Food for Less gift card. Man, here, this card was given to y'all so y'all can have a function to decide who is going to come represent y'all hood. Once y'all have that function, the representatives call, put your name on the list, go live in your hood, post a video. Yeah, we with it. Yeah, the such and such is 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 with it. Now you know who is there, who coming, who doing this. You have to know how to use technology. You have to know how to use the knowledge of the streets. You have to be wise in your decisions, and you have to be very, very committed to what the foundation is going to be. So you got to build a foundation. Nothing is built from the top down. Everything is built from the bottom up. I ain't never seen nothing built from the top down. Everything is built from the bottom up. You lay a foundation out there. The foundation is letting the Crips and the Bloods know this is what the people that's real ones is doing. Everybody is showing their commitment of already what they doing. The platform people, whoever is holding the platform, you got all these people with different platforms that want gang violence to come to an end. The people with the biggest platforms have the biggest message to give out for the Crips and Bloods to be received. So you have to use that knowledge, you have to use that wisdom to your advantage. You have to use that technology and everything to your advantage. Because this is what people do. You're trying to reach young people. Ain't no old niggas on social media. It's only young people. They're going to be tuned in. Yeah, well, I was at the meeting. Yeah, the homie. Yeah, big such and such is going. Yeah, he said he going. Everybody chose little such and such is going. Such and such was hot, but you ain't like little such and such. He really the homie. He really the man. So you got young and old represented. You feel me? It's supposed to be 3 people, to be honest. Just like you have small, medium, large. That's the same way. You got the G that's going to represent all the G's, whoever it is. He's going to represent that bracket from 50 on up. You got the other bracket, 49 all the way down to 30. Then you got 29 all the way down. You feel me? So those brackets is it. You feel me? You can't change that in gang banging. You can't change those brackets in gang banging, you know. But you have to be. Look, when you dealing with large numbers of gang members, Crips and Bloods, you already know you need sensible, wise people of power, people that can handle situations, people that know how to lead. If you don't have people like that, a board, a foundation, people, you not gonna have nothing. So, you know, I understand what they got going. I understand what the different groups. They're meeting in the parks. They meeting in the wherever. They got meetings coming up. You know, wherever these people are meeting at, they have to know how to use technology to their advantage. They have to know how to use the tools that was there before them. They have to know how to use the situation to benefit the young, the people that's watching, that's sitting back like, what these niggas doing? You feel me? Let me see what they doing. You know, what's going on with them? You know, what's happening? You know, these are the people that's watching. We always know that it's young work. See, you can't check. People think because they come out, we have the new people, and they want to give it. They giving it a shot because it's from their heart. Because I don't get paid for this. I don't got no nonprofit. I've been doing gang intervention for over 25 years. I ain't never had a nonprofit. I ain't never got nothing, but got thousands of dollars from people. Because I got people in my community, people that I know been doing this, baller homies that have trust in me. That like, nothing not finna go build no lowrider with my money. No, I'm not finna do that. Homie, if you give me 3,000, man, I gave him 3 G's. Man, don't even worry about it. I got the food. I got you gonna come see everything, like, man, that's cool. Now, whatever's left over, if it's $100 or $200 left over, yeah, I'm gonna put that in my pocket. As you should. But I'm gonna use what is given to me through God to do what is best for the community and people around here. I'm not finna do none of that. And that's what people always see that. And yeah, y'all got the money before. Y'all got the money. Y'all ain't did nothing. Y'all ain't did nothing. Woo, woo. That's why everybody that do something that's coming out new, they had that fire in their belly. But you're not finna do nothing that was different. The first thing you do is you having an open game meeting. But you can have a different open game meeting in this generation and in this time frame because you have social media and you have technology. So everything is different now. And you take these organizations that you know, the ones who have benefited, whatever, yes, they have to have that $5,000, yeah, $10,000 in gift cards. Yes, why we play with people like that. What are you talking about? Me and Professor Don Moo play with people like that. What are you talking about? At any given time, Professor Don Moo may have about $15,000 in 99-cent gift cards, $50 on each card. What do you mean? And we pass these cards out to people who we know that really need stuff from the 99-cent from the 99-cent store. We may have gift cards from supermarkets. You just got to know who to talk to and who these people are that have these gift cards. So these people, when they come out and they do something, I would say, listen, use the social media, your platform, use the technology that's given to you. Don't try to do something that you think is new, that's old, a different way. No. Use these people for what they are worth to reach the people who you need to reach because you're reaching the same people. The person that was here 20 years ago is just older now. The person that was here 10 years ago is just older now. If they not dead, somebody took their place. They just older now. That's it. It's the same people. All the same people that don't want to be on, all the homies that, man, don't put me on camera because, I don't want to be that. Yeah, I know. But look, he been saying don't put me on camera for 10 years, helping me out. He the same person. He the same person. He ain't nobody new. He been doing this for 15 years. Hey, cuz, don't put me on camera. Nut, blood, listen, man. Just come get the money. I don't care about all that camera shit, blood. I don't. Man, come get the money, man. And I'm going to send my people up there, man. Just look out for them. Oh, yeah, send them up there. I got you. You feel me? He been doing this for 10, 15 years. This is the same person. Come on, man. It's nothing new. It's about how you do it, how you approach it, the different techniques of getting the information out there. So I would, if it's these people with these high platforms, and they got these big platforms, use the churches, use the nonprofit people. They don't have to be part of nothing. It ain't about them. It's about what they can bring to the table to make the meeting better. Because that's what they there for, to assist you. That's what they there for, to help you with the piece that they got to do, that they got to give. I would say, if I was running anything right now, okay, we haven't picked a time, location. Okay, listen, we're gonna do a peace a peace conference, whatever you want to call it. You feel me? We're gonna do a peace conference or whatever you want to call it, and this is how we're gonna do it. I got a church, I got a nonprofit, and I got a church. They both have gift cards. If you're a Crip set or a blood set in Los Angeles County, and you want to be a part of this conference, this summit, this whatever it is, this is what you do. 2 people, one young, one old, both from the same hood. Y'all have to come over, sign for one of the gift cards. You have to show your ID. in your name. You're only showing your ID because if it come down to it and say, well, he said his name was Jelly Roll. Man, we ain't got no homie named Jelly Roll. No, man, that's false. No. So ID is required. That is it. Your ID will not be passed on to no police or none of that. It's just an ID to show, and you put, and we're not even taking information off the ID. You just showing the ID, we writing your name down. And what they call you? Big Tank. Okay, boom. Big Tank. Michael George is the one who came and picked up them tickets because each hood has to show their organizational skills to be a part of it. Go back to 92, go back to whenever these peace treaties, whatever was taking place, man. Learn from them. Organize from that, man. People, you got to know how to organize stuff. If you don't know how to organize something, it's not going to go right. It's not going to be built right. The foundation is going to be lumpy. It's not going to be flat and smooth. You have to start from the very beginning when you're dealing with Crips and Bloods. Everything has to be done correctly. You have to make them responsible. You got to make them responsible. We giving y'all $100 gift card. We giving y'all $150 gift card to do a function in your hood, wherever you're going to do the function at. And when you do the function, we want to talk to you during the function so we can see FaceTime, man. Yeah, that you doing the function. Yeah, this is it, man. It's gonna be me and my little homie here. Lil Bang, me and Lil Bang is gonna come represent. Represent this right here, man. You know what I'm saying? Good looking, checking in. Okay, we got y'all names. Boom, 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 boom. Now, when we get the date to when we gonna do this, guess who we gonna send it to? Yo hood, Lil Bang, and them. You report. They keeping your whole hood informed. Everybody already know who coming to represent, not just showing up and you see somebody else at your, you see somebody else, you see somebody else in your hood, you see somebody else in your hood, you see somebody else in your hood there, and you didn't know they was gonna be there. So you like, man, wait a minute. Okay. Not that he a buster or anything, but I didn't know he was coming. But that's the purpose of the hoods organizing each other. You have to let them organize themselves, man. Let them organize themselves, then report to you. Because it's going to be the same people that's going to come. Anyway, you may have a different people. But you really want 3 people anyway. 3 people, that's it. Small, medium, large. Same thing. That's what you want. You got 3 different generations brackets coming, bro. All representing that hood. Now you got some, now this crowd know what is going on. And nobody is there to hate on each other or none of that. But to have a open meet and then decide take this information back to your hood and do it like that. No, we passed all that. We passed all that. Everybody need to know that your hood is invited through these platforms. The platform is holding the key. Listen, man, this is what you do. My name is such and such. Ooh. Today we're gonna have a conference, a gang conference. Woo. Let me explain to you. This is what you do. If you want to come represent your hood, whatever, this is what we got going, man. We got this nonprofit organization and we got this church that's helping us organize in this particular first event right here. So what you do is send your 2 homies, come over to the church, show your ID, get your name, everything down, boom. They get the gift card. You go back to your hood. Y'all do a function. Come up with the 3 people who gonna come represent y'all hood. Y'all call back. Let us know. Boom, boom, boom. When you do the picnic, let us know the people. You feel me? This is organized. And gangs need that because they want to be a part of something. Like, yeah, we did our part right. We organized. Only the dysfunctional gang is going to only the dysfunctional gang is going to let you know how dysfunctional they are. Hey, Joe Moore, I know you were saying a lot, man. Let me see what you had going on over here, man. Welcome to the show, brother. He said, look, dog, I know all about that life. I got shot in the face at 19. Oh, my God. Oh, man. She still love you, though. Don't worry about that. Been in the system my whole life. What? Man, I'm glad I hope you out right now. Westside Life. Hey, Dr. Crip, you really need funding. Let's end the sickness in 24. Great show. Hey, look, Westside. Look. Yeah, I probably do need funding. Listen, when you've been doing stuff like this for as long as I have, you get frustrated a lot because you don't have funding. And when you see other people with funding, you be like, man, how did, but it's never going to stop me from doing what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? It's never going to make me say, I ain't getting paid for this. No, I'm going to keep hollering no more in 24, ending the sickness. I'm Dr. Crip. That's who I am in life. That's my footsteps that I'm going to leave here on this planet. I'm going out with that I'm Dr. Crip, and I taught you about GAMD, gang addiction. Oh, as a matter of fact, I have took a step up. Because remember I told you, we going to get recognized. Western Ave, Queen XC, we going to get recognized. Let me tell you something. I told you, this is what you suffer from. She suffered from it. Joe Moore, you suffer from it. One Move Away, Westside Life. If y'all gang members ever in your life, y'all suffer from it. Gang addiction mental disorder. It starts around 8 and it can blow up. And if it's not controlled by family, friends, mentors, stepbrothers, big brothers, daddies, grandmamas, whoever, and of course Jesus, it can get out of hand. And when it get out of hand, it's going to get out of hand in a way that you're not going to be able to deal with it. And it will cause prison, death, drug addiction, laziness, procrastination. It would affect everything, and the only way to deal with it is to do something positive to uplift your way of thinking by helping the next person, somebody that you know or may see. Joe, Mora, you've been in prison your whole life. You know somebody on the road to that. It's not your job to interfere in their life and make sure that they don't do it. But the words from your mouth of telling them who you are, your story, may be enough to detour them if they see what you've done and what you overcame to what you're doing now. That's how you break that cycle. That's your medication. It's just like having diabetes. If you keep eating sugar and doing all this other stuff, your sugars is going to get high and you can go into a diabetic coma. This is your meds right here. By doing something to help somebody else, by doing something that somebody else benefits off of, that's how you help manage your GAMD, because guess what? It ain't going nowhere. It's a part of your life now, like cancer. But she had cancer. She lived all the way to her 90s with cancer, because guess what? She became a vegan. She stopped eating. She stopped doing everything. Her cancer went into remission. So it's ways that you have longevity with the addiction that you have. You have to serve people. You have to serve somebody. So that's what you do. You know, you go out and you serve somebody, whether it be small, medium, or large. You serve somebody. You make sure that your little cousin is never going down that path. If you hear him talking cuz and playing, and everybody think that you said you, hey, I don't ever want to hear. I don't care about that. I'm from the grindies. Y'all know what's happening here. No, I don't want him doing that. You want somebody to succeed in your family. They may help you when you old. They may help you. Hey, look, I can't think of that guy's name. I smoke weed. Yeah, I drink. I can't think of that. I can't think of that dude's name. But he had a squabble, man. Oh, he had a cool squabble. And he only joined the hood because of his cousin. And then something bad happened with his cousin. He wasn't coming around or something. He wasn't doing something. And I knew his squabble was very vicious, and he could sing. So he could sing really good. That's what I do remember about him. He could sing, and he was brown skinned. Oh, I can't think of his name. He kind of was in that TC bracket. That was that brown skinned TC guy. He was kind of in his bracket a little bit. You know, he had a little afro, a little something, but he had a cold squabble. You didn't want to squabble with him. So when his cousin got into whatever funk he had, he walked up on me and another homie, and he said, man, look, he said, man, who I got to fight to get off to stop? I thought he was playing. And then the homie was like, you can line something up. And then when he said, call him, I was like, serious. And he was like, how many? He said, I got to fight 10. I got to fight 12. How many of them is it going to be? And I was like, man, what's up? He was like, man, I don't want to do this no more. He said, I only joined this gang because my cousin joined this gang, and he ain't around no more. I think his cousin had some kind of bogus gun case. He was scared to come fight. I don't know what. Something weird was going on with his cousin. And he came and he walked up on me and the other homie. It was a 28. And we sitting there looking at each other, and I'm like, he like, call him. And he looked at me, he was like, call him, big homie. I was like, he was like, cause I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. And I'm like, this finna beat some people. And he's supposed to be getting put off. And I was like, so the 28, made a G call, This is G call. He made a G call. He told the homie, he said, man, you know what? Are you serious? The homie said, yeah, I'm serious. He like, man, I don't care who I got to fight, how long I got to fight. I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to be over here. He like, man, I want to pursue my singing career, man, and this and that. So the homie told him, he said, man, listen, if he said, if we let you leave right now, promise me that you're not gonna go join another gang. You're not gonna try to come back over here later. You're not gonna do nothing goofy to make us regret, what you telling us right now. He like, man, I don't care about none of that. I just want to live my life. Woo. He said, well, homie, go on. He said, you ain't got to do nothing. Just leave. He said, man, just don't embarrass us, homie. Don't go join another gang. Don't go stay away, because you're gonna have to go through that. Everybody, where he at, he got to get DP. And if you see that on social media and all that, just don't respond to none of that, man. And don't, if it come up and we find out about it, we gonna deter it. Like, just let that dude do what he want to do. Just let him leave. He ain't over here. He ain't joining another gang. He ain't on the internet talking about I'm this and that. He like, don't do none of that. He was like, man, you ain't got to worry about none of that. I'm out of here. And he left, and I ain't never seen him again. Now, I don't know if he made it in his singing, but I can't tell you. It was before 2020. So 2018, 17, it was one of them. He around that bracket right there. So, you can't do nothing but respect when people do that, man. Go live your life, bro. Go handle your business, man. But yeah, man, thank you. This is the Dr. Crip show, man. Today, I want we were showing the commercial. Let me show this again, man. I got it. Let me do this again, man. Let me show the people what we got going, man. This is what we talking about today.
Hold up, man. Before you shoot me, man, can you remind me why we killing each other? I know we both barely got education and can't even spell our own name. But damn, man, we gotta be killing each other for something important, right? I mean, for all the brothers that done died out here and for all the homies that's laid up paralyzed, I need to know, man. So tell me, brother, the fuck we killing each other for?
Colors.
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 We killing each other over periwinkle, motherfucker. Think like a pussy.
Yo, homeboy, you wanna call a truce?
Why not? Hey, dog, man, I raped your sister, then I slit her throat. I'm sorry. Shit, man. I carjacked your grandma, tied her hands behind her back, made her suck my dick, and then killed your granddaddy. I'm sorry.
Hey, man. I'm sorry about blasting your motherfucking cousin, nigga.
Ain't that a bitch? A gang truce, huh? I never thought I'd live to see it. Lift your drinks up if you're watching this movie in the theater or at home, and pour out a little liquor. It's the ghetto thing. Just play along. This one goes out to all the fallen soldiers out there. You got to do it. For real, motherfucker, pour it out.
So obviously that must have been a 1992 commercial, huh? Or a PSA. So I wanted to do a PSA commercial, and it kind of took my idea. It's kind of like the same thing. I was gonna have the Crips and the Bloods in the cemetery. Now I got a witness to this. I don't like to use his name a lot, but he is my witness that I wouldn't have been doing the PSA commercial for a long time, for about 10 years. Taco. Ben Owens. I know he hates when that's my guy, though. I don't care. But he because I try to force him to do the commercial. I wanted him. I'm like, you need to make it, a commercial. But I had no idea about this one. It must have just went over my head. But I found it, somebody sent it to me, or I found it. I forget how I got it. But what we talking about is between the Crips and the Bloods, man. The ending the violence. We hoping for no violence this summer as much as possible, but um, we know that it's a lot going on out here, and we hoping that these gang intervention, these prevention people, everybody, they supposed to be meeting pretty soon, as somebody said that they meeting. So only thing we can hope is that they try to take stuff from each generation of the peace treaty movement from the early mid centuries to present day. Just don't dismiss everything. Take something from each one to do what y'all need to do at this particular time. One of my suggestions is have a nonprofit and a church give away food gift cards, Kroger's, Vons, whatever, no food for less, however, and have it organized. You got to show your ID. ID only just to get the gift card, the names of the people that's coming to get them, little such and such and big such and such from this hood. You know, you got to show a tattoo. Make sure they just ain't saying they from this hood. Let us see the ink, all that. You know what I'm saying? And take a picture with the gift cards, all that. Just have everything organized to where the gang members feel that they now know that they are officially a part of something, instead of just having an open form, then telling everybody, take the information back to your hood. Don't work like that, because that's what's been done before. And that only gets done so far. But if you make the gangs responsible for the knowledge and information that they're going to receive, look, come check in, get your gift card, go to your hood, have your meeting, then let those people who the gang have chosen come represent the hood. 3 people, small, medium, large. That's a foundation. That's a foundation that can be built upon. You can't go from the top down. You got to go from the bottom up. So it's shots out to people that's organizing this, because we always got new people that's coming to the table, and they got that fire in their belly. I'm doing this now, so it's gonna be different. Yeah, it's gonna be different, but the approaches is gonna be the same. Some of the same people gonna be the same. So you just gotta know how to organize. You want to be able to organize the people correctly. That is it. You gotta hold Crips and Bloods responsible for the information that they want to receive. And they will receive it. They will be responsible. You just give them the incentives, because that's what that is. That's an incentive for them to come, for them to show up. Come get your gift card, $150. That's for each gang in Los Angeles, each Crip set, each Blood set. And that ain't nothing, man. Yeah, these nonprofits, these churches, they got that. Yes, they got it. They can get it. They can get it done. That's not a problem, because they can get it written off. Somebody can pay for it. That's not an issue. Now you getting half the check-in of the city. We got representatives from everywhere: Compton, Watts, South Central, West Side, Pomona, West Covina, Paramount, everywhere. We got representatives. We got gang representation from all over, man. And that's what we want. That's what you want. So this is a shout out to all the gang interventionists, all the gang organization, all the grassroots organization prevention, all the homies that's Crips and Bloods that's trying to stop gang violence, that's finna throw their hand in the ring, that's out right now trying to prevent and stop gang violence. Man, it's a shout out to all them people because gang intervention is something that is not easy, bro. It's the hardest thing in the world to do. So it's a shout out to them, man. So this is Dr. Crip, man. I want to give a shout out to everybody. I didn't mean to take up your time. One move away, Joe Mora, Westside Life, Western Ave, Queen XC. What it do? Thank all y'all for coming, man. We will be back again tomorrow, man, with some more information, some more knowledge. No more in 24, man. And we ending the sickness over here. You feel me? Man, go get the book. Hey, Joe, go read about it, man. Go get the book, man. Joe, go pick up your copy, man. Where you from, homie? On Amazon right now. It's on Amazon right now, man. Hardback. It's a coffee table book. It's all good. West Coast Digital, West Los Angeles in the house. That's right, man. When you say West Coast and West Los Angeles, yeah, we know what you're talking about, man. Yeah, we talking about the schoolyards. We talking about the PBG. We talking about the Marvins. Who else we got over there? Claremont. Gear Gang. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's West Los Angeles, homie. Venice. Yeah, that's the West over there. That's the real West over there, man. You know what I'm saying? West Los Angeles. That's what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Who is Blood Gangs over there too, huh? Or is the 20s? That's kind of like the last Damu gang over there. West Boulevards. It's other blood gangs over there. Oh, you repping for my city, Inglewood. Oh, yeah, Inglewood in the house. You already know Inglewood is in the house. I was trying to think. I don't know. I gotta think about that one. But yeah, man, welcome to the show. West Coast Digital, man. Please come stop back in tomorrow, man. Go to Amazon, man. Pick up your book. You feel me? Where you from, homie? It's a coffee table book about the shooting of myself by my neighborhood for reasons unknown to me to this day. But it's a nice books. It's a nice book, man. You know, it's dealing with a lot, you know. And also, y'all can go get the Crip League, the first Crip softball league. Over 500 pictures, man. Nothing but pictures of the Crip softball league, man. Real nice books right there, man. Both of them coffee table books, man. Go get them. And, man, I'm your host, Dr. Crip, man. Please like, subscribe, and share, man. And y'all return tomorrow, man. Same bat channel, same bat time, man. You know, we out.